Hi, Jane. Darren here. Thank you, first of all, for purchasing the artwork. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. This guy Nanabuju Mikan is a beautiful, beautiful, soulful piece of artwork. I'm glad he's going kind of like back home, right, to Ottawa. So anyway, I'm going to tell you what to expect when the artwork arrives, and basically how to put it together. There's two pieces: the base and then the actual the main piece of artwork itself, himself, and then there are a couple of pins that we need to attach. So I'm just going to do the demonstration here. Hopefully it works out. But I would recommend, oops, I would recommend that you have a helper or maybe two people to help you put this together. He's quite heavy and it can be bulky, so it's always better to have a second or even a third person around to help with that. So just to let you know that some of the things I've done. So I polished the copper. So there are copper bits. There are 7 copper bits on Nanabuju Mikan. So there's one, two, three on this side, one here at the end, and then three on this side on the live edge. Now these will patina over time. Where are you? There you are. These will patina over time, and it'll actually look pretty nice, in and it'll work out well with the current colors. So this is how we're going to put it together when you get it, and it'll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to all the photographs that I took and all the videos that I did or have done over the creation of this particular piece of artwork. I'm going to put it all together in a story for you, and then I'll upload it to like Google Drive or something, and send you a link, and you can download it for your own information. So you'll have an idea. You'll know everything, just about everything there is to know about this particular piece of artwork and where it came from. So that's pretty neat. Good stories. Um, what I'm going to do here is the base. Let's see. So this is the base. The base has been polished up as well. Everything's got a new wax, fresh coat of wax. The copper bits have been all polished up, and this was one of my benches, one of my stools, and I had to dissect something to get some more wood for some artwork. Excuse me. The bottom side I just finished this summer. The and So I painted it orange in honor of those residential school survivors, and dated it in honor of them. But the actual artwork was done in 2019. It was just a base that was finished recently. So we're going to, if you look at the base, you'll see that there are 4 holes. 5 actually. This one we don't use. The center one, we use the one at the two end ones. So your pins are going to hook into here, and then the artwork is going to hook into here, and the wide there's a wide end. There's a wide end. Let's see. So the wider end is the front. So when we set this down, you have the front facing forward. Then there are 2 copper pins that go into the base of this artwork. So there's one that's stuck there. I can't get it out. But there's this one, and we just drop that in. Now this is the fun part, is lining up all the pins at the same time. So we'll start just by lining the pins up. Now it's good. It's freestanding, but it's precarious. A little slight change, any kind of slight change will kind of knock this guy down. So what I did was I drilled holes in the side here, and we're gonna insert these little I don't know, It's like a flying buttress. These are the torch tips, and they're painted or they're inked purple. Now, the fun part is getting them all to line up at the same time. So we're going to start here. And there's a bit of a trick to it. You got to pull both forward. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to exaggerate the movement here, but you got to lean both of them forward. And as you're turning them back, you line them up. Oops. I hope that doesn't happen. The other alternative is to raise this side. Insert the pin first. And then hopefully these line up. Just a bit. That's why you probably need a second person to help with. I might have the wrong pin on the wrong side. We're going to have to fix that too. There we go. That's what it was. So I'm going to have to indicate which pin goes on which side. Much easier that way. Now the same idea applies here. Insert the pin. Now you're gonna lift a little bit, and then you're just gonna slide this down. And then once everything lines up, the artwork is ready to go. And it's pretty solid in its base, the way it is here. So, just to give you an idea about this guy, Nanabuju Mikan. He's part of this this group of. There were 3 pieces of chunks of ash that I got. One of them was a Christmas gift, and back in 2019. From my family when we were living up in Prince George, and what I did was we went to do an exhibit of my artwork in Fort St. James, and I was just inspired by the land there, and so there are 6 pieces in total that came from I don't know, inspiration from Fort St. James, if you want to put it that way. So the mate for Nanabuju Mikan is this guy here. So sorry about the glare. This is Dragonfly. Now Dragonfly, there we go. So this guy's Dragonfly. Dragonfly was the first one to show up. So the cool thing about Dragonfly is that when you take this bottom and you line it up, let's see if we can get the effect here. So these 2 pieces, Dragonfly and Nanabuju Mikan, they were connected. They were one piece at one time. And I'm going to show you the other connections as well. I'm just going to flip the camera around here really quickly. Before I turn off the lights, I want to show you one of the things you might want to do, or you ought to do, is get a little desk lamp, just a cheap little desk lamp from Walmart, a $15, $19, $20 desk lamp. Get a good LED light. Here, I'll show you. I'm not sure what the brand name is, but I have this blue LED light, blue, not purple, blue LED light, and they're about $6, I think. So maybe for about $25 you can go out and grab one of these little lamps and a blue LED light, and then have it ready when the artwork is installed and set up and ready to go. That's one of the cool features about the artwork here, and that just, I don't know, it just takes it to a whole other level. And I'm gonna show you the images here soon. I'm just gonna flip the camera over. Hang on. Let's see. I'll send I'll send a photo of the original pieces when I first picked them up. But here we're looking at, this is there were two pieces of wood, three pieces of wood that were all together. These are the other two. Here we have Chris's eagle feather. That was the second after after the dragonfly, and then there was Manidu Mikan, and then Nanabuju Mikan showed up, and then after Nanabuju Mikan, that's when Creator's Embrace arrived, and create the top half of Creator's Embrace is Mother Earth takes a vacation, and so these are all the different pieces that are connected because I picked them all up at roughly the same time, and these four bigger pieces, the eagle feather, Minido Mikan, Nanabuju Mikan, and the dragonfly, they were all created at the same time. So that's the connection among all these pieces of artwork, and they tell basically they tell the same story too, right? This is like the second chapter or third chapter in this spirit journey, right? Before Creator's Embrace. So that's the order in which you would follow that spirit journey from Chris's eagle feather, from your departure to your camping on the fourth day with Menudo Mikan, and then following this Nanabujo Mikan back into Creator's Embrace, and so that's how this story connects, and it connects also through the lumber or the wood, or right. So anyway, beautiful piece of artwork. I am going to darken the room, and I'll turn on the black light here. Sorry, the blue LED light, and you'll get to see what he looks like. I'm just going to adjust a slight adjustment here to the camera so that you can see. It's important that takes up front and center here. And I am going to go shut down the lights or darken up the room, and then we'll switch things over. And oh no, technical difficulties. Okay, well, let's see if this will work. Ah, yes. Oh, wow. That is amazing. I'm going to just come up. I'm just going to come up for a bit of a closer look here. So there he is, Nanabujo Mikan. Wow, that's sorry. I have to. I'm gonna have to flip this around, otherwise I'm going to. All right, I'll come back. Wow. So some of the detail. Wow. Sorry, I'm going to step into the light here just for a second. So there you go. Wow. Nanabujo Mikan. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy the artwork. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork. It's meaningful. It's soulful. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork, and I'll have it out to you shortly. Okay, I'll put everything together, have everything out probably by the end of the day. So anyway, thank you.